What's up, everyone? It's your boy Jamaica here, coming at you with another deck. This is my blue-black THOPTER-SWORD list. We've had like Thopter Foundry for a couple of seasons here and there. Hasn't really like done much, but finally we have Sword of the Meek to kind of complete the THOPTER-SWORD combo. And a lot of people have been trying this deck already. I think the most popular build might be blue-white. It's basically like a blue-white control shell with THOPTER-SWORD. It's kind of like the end game. There's a blue-black lists. There's with like smallpox. I don't really like those lists. Some people really do. But I really love Time Sieve, so I'm going for like more of an all-in kind of combo plan, playing just a four of all these things and just trying to assemble this. Just do this. Because once you take infinite turns, if you have like 5 mana and Thopter and Sword and a Time Sieve, that is infinite turns. Eventually when you hit your 6 land drop, they will start slowly pecking for one, and that's kind of like increments upward. So it's very click intensive, which I don't like, but it is cool, and I love Time Sieve, so I'm gonna do it. so I've my list is like goofy. I will say that I don't think it's like very stock, but the idea is that I don't really want to be a control plan. I'm just more of a I will play some control elements, but I'm not gonna play like counter spells or stuff like that. I just want to put stuff in the battlefield, like because the idea is that in most like aggro matchups, if you get this down early enough, you should just win the game. You should. You should. But like the control matches might be a little tougher, but you can kind of leverage some things like that. But yeah, let's start with just the mana base. Blue black mana base, mostly blue because most of my cards are blue, but playing a bunch of artifact lands, Mistfall Bridge and Darksteel Citadel, you want a certain amount of artifacts for like Time Sieve or like Thirst for Knowledge. So this is kind of good. I definitely sacked lands to Time Sieve to just start the train going, but but yeah, it's mostly just like a X amount of artifacts for Thirst. Drown Catacombs River is like fine. Most of the time I turn one you do want to duress, so I'd rather just duress my opponent first. But it's kind of a goofy land, but it's kind of a pseudo dual land. It's fine because you have someone like early blue black starts, so you kind of need X amount of dual lands, so that's fine. Card drawing wise, you have Ponder, Impulse, Thirst for Knowledge. I'm playing Tribute Mage. I'm not really sure if this is what I want, but just going to get the thing plus making a creature is fine. And playing this like fun of Mycosynth Wellspring, I mostly wanted something that would basically draw a card and have some value when it died. And this is it. It gets you a land, which helps your land drops. You do want like a reasonable amount of lands, at least like 5 to get going. So you want this, and it does something when it dies. You can stack it to the Thopter pretty early. If you somehow lose a sword at some point, you want some amount of artifacts to sack to like get back the sword. So Wellspring is like the perfect target for that. But yeah, in terms of like interaction, I'm playing all 4 Duresses main deck and 4 Bloodchiefs main deck, and then some Clings to kind of draw cards or gain life or whatever. Um, yeah, I think like Duress is just good enough card. There's like a lot of High Tide running around. Ors off decks are mostly like like half spell based. Even like White Weenie, you could take like Orm's Chance or like Honor the Pures, Brave the Elements, what have you. That's fine. But yeah, I just wanted a bunch of like early black interaction just to kind of help out. And a single Tezzeret, I think I have one here and one on the side. It's just an alternate win con. You do have like 7 indestructible artifact lands, so that's pretty good when you get ultimate. It's just a good card overall in your artifact deck. Why not? Sideboard here, mostly built towards anti-aggro, cut down, Death Mark for White Weenie. Also kills Hogak, so Hogak is green. So that's kind of fine. Cut down, just a small creature kill thing. Feed the Swarm, mostly for Wheel of Sun and Moon, but you could bring it against White Weenie. But I don't think you really need to, because you have Death Marks and like the Expertise and the Crux of Fate, which is like the only good Black Wrath, I think. Expertise is fine, but if they have something like Honor plus like Benelish Marshall, like that won't kill everything. So I have one of Expertise. It's mostly for mono red, but because there's like this mono red run drop deck that's been doing pretty well. So Crux of Fate's a bit slow for that matchup, but Expertise is fine. The other Tezzeret, bunch of Lost Legacies, mostly for Tide, and a couple Lanterns, just extra graveyard hate for Dredge if everyone decides to play it. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about this list. I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure if it's the best list, but it seems pretty fun. I do like time saving things, so but yeah, we'll see. So another league here, 5 rounds. Let's see how it goes. All right, gonna match with the Penny Dreadful THOPTER-SWORD lists. I'm gonna keep this hand. all I need is a Thopter Foundry, and I'll be going. But I really like the card drawing selection between Ponder, Impulse, and Thirst and Tribute Mage. Just kind of redundant, sort of. Feels more combo-y than control-y, which I kind of like. Rustveil Bridge, okay. You see your bridge, and I'll raise you a bridge. Once I play like a Time Sieve or a Sword, the jig's gonna be up. Okay. So there might be some like Jokulhaups strategy, which is like not super great for me. I don't play like counter spells, so I do have Duresses, so I do have some sort of interaction. Around the sword, just kind of the jig is up here. Luckily, I know they can't play Stony Silence against me, because if they play Stony Silence, it would totally wreck them. I'm gonna play Impulse here. If I draw a Duress, I kind of want to Duress them. Okay, I found a Ponder. I think I'll just take the Ponder. And then play my land and Ponder. I do have this bridge to discard for the Thirst, so I guess I'll take that. I'll hide it for now. They don't have like some sort of discard spell. I kind of want to like keep that in my hand. Honestly, I might want to play the bridge though. If they're gonna play like, okay, Kai is annoying. I can't really deal with it without my Foundry. Okay, I'm gonna discard an extra Time Sieve. I don't need this anymore. So maybe I want to play the bridge, because like if they, I don't want my lands to get blown up. Now that I think about it. Okay, let me Impulse here. Blood Chasers can kill the Kaya, so it's not bad. Okay, I will play this bridge and I'll pass. And then I can just blow up the Kaya here. As long as they don't have like a Planeswalker in play, like this is fine. Wow, they're playing 4-color. Okay. Get rid of a swamp here. I am worried about a Jokulhop today. We'll keep my lands intact, so I'm probably not going to play this third land. If I can just keep everything on the board, losing the sword's not a big deal. It just comes back when I start doing Thopter stuff. So it's not the end of the world if I get Jokulhops. So I might not just play any more lands. Unless it's a Darksteel Citadel, then I'll play that land. They're in the tank. I don't know what they can do. I don't know if they're trying to vindicate something, but if they have a Jokulhops by vindicate, I guess they could just wait for something. They wait for like the Thopter Foundry. Okay, Ruined Halo. So you can't name a token. So I'm wondering if they're gonna name like a discard spell. You can't just name Thopter. It has to be like a legal magic card. An actual factual magic card. So I think I'm trying to figure out what I could have. The best card be Duress. Duress is the only targeted spell I have against them. So I wonder. I wonder what they'll actually name. It's hard. It's hard. They might be trying to name Thopter and realizing they can't search for the word Thopter. They could search for Thopter Assembly. A card I actually thought about playing. Because Thopter Assembly is a combo Time Sieve, which is really funny. The name Sword of the Meek, which is fine. I'm I mean, I could have a Tezzeret, maybe the sword. That's like fine, I guess. Okay, and we'll kill this. I'm just gonna pass. I'm not gonna play more lands. I don't need to play anymore. On the verge of getting Jokulhaups. They don't have one red source though, so they might just like be waiting for a cleansing wildfire. It's like, okay, there's a second red source. They found their own Tezzeret. That's scary. Um, I need to find another Bloodchief Thirst soon. The search for his Kanta. Okay. So maybe just like some full-on four-color bridge control deck. Okay, I will play this. I'm gonna main phase this. See if I can find a duress. Discard an artifact. I don't need his extra sword. I'm gonna cling here. I want to see if I can draw a duress. Ooh, I found one. Alright, they found the Jokulhaups, and they have an Orange Chance too, so I will take the Jokulhaups. They have Orange Chant and 2 bridges. Okay. I can start assembling the plan here. I do have Time Sieve and Tribune Mage. Discard Periphery Nodes. They just rip a Jokulhaups, it'd be hilarious. Okay, they found this. But I need to kill this soon, so... I don't think the Thopters really matter, honestly, if I get everything going. They're gonna Orange Chant me, aren't they? Yeah, it's the best time to Orange Chant. Because they can ultimate the Tezzeret and try to go for that as a win condition. Okay, it's totally fair. I'm gonna play the land, and then just hope I don't... I'm not gonna die, but the thing about, like, ultimate Tezzeret against me is that if I have all my ducks in a row, it shouldn't matter, really. I'll make more blockers than they can, like, make attackers. There's the other bridge I knew about. They found another Jokulhaups by now. They would have done it. It'd be very good at this point. Because they need, like, so many lands to start the combo. Okay, they decided to make the emblem, which is fine. Alright, I'll take 5. This is what Tribute Mage does. It does actually make a blocker. If they may have another Orm's Chant, it's gonna be so annoying. Why did everyone start playing Orm's Chant in their control decks? Okay, cool. A little late. Alright, I'm going to Tribute Mage. We'll find Thopter Foundry. And, okay, now I have a bunch of blockers. Some life, and once I play Time Sieve, I'll have all the turns. Okay, they can flip the search, and then try to draw another card. If they have Jokulhaups now's the time to do it. They have another Kaya. Kaya is not a big deal when I take infinite turns. Okay, I'll discard this land. Actually, I'll discard Bloodchief's Thirst. This is how much strength I have here. I'm not getting Jokulhaups. I mean, still could. They have 6 mana. It'd still be a bummer, but I want as many lands as possible. I don't think they're gonna counterspell me, but alright, sack this. Yes. Okay, yes. I'm gonna block with a Tribute Mage. I don't really need it anymore. You did great, friend. Okay, the other card I'm not actually worried about an Orm's Chant at this point. It's just delays the inevitable. I'm worried about counterspell. I have a lot of mana though. Okay, cool. Alright, let's try to take all the turns. Oops. Alright, so I'm gonna sack this artifact. They maybe play it out. I mean, it's not a big deal, but I will eventually ping them out. Alright, they're gonna try to find something. I think they realize what's happening. I don't have to play any more spells, so Orm's Chant doesn't really help. Vindicate, a little late. Yes. 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 Alright, make the last Thopter. This. Yes. Attack. Attack you. I don't care about Kai anymore because I don't. You can't take any more turns. This ends really quickly. This will end pretty quick. I have multiple Thopters to sack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another turn. Okay, cool. They've seen enough. Awesome. Okay. 4-color Jokulhaups Planeswalker control. That's a lot of words. Well, the Plitchy turns aren't super great, but they do kind of kill Planeswalkers, so I can keep with Tezzeret. Tezzeret seems great. Maybe Lost Legacy, I could just name Jokulhaups and that'd be okay, I guess. Kling's just another card drawing card, but I don't think I really need it. It is pretty good though. It's not bad. Everything else seems okay. Yeah, I think this is fine. Yeah, this hand seems great. They can keep. Got the Mycosynth, the one of Mycosynth to draw that extra land. Ooh, double bridge. Love it. I actually play the bridge just to have it out. They can't really get a ghost core themselves. For a wildfire, I imagine. God, what a great combo. Big and popper too, I assume. Okay. That helps that I play the bridge plan. I like all of this, honestly. I'm gonna shuffle with the Mycosynth, so I want to take the Citadel. Alright, another wildfire. I think they're just gonna try to turbo out this Jokulhaups ASAP. But all my lands are like indestructible. So totally okay with this. We're the same. We're all the same. Okay, yes. I'll get a swamp out of my deck. So next turn I can just like jam the Tezzeret on them. And they can't really pressure the Tezzeret that well. Like you could Jokulhaups me, but what does that really do? Okay, Kaya. Kaya's not bad. I think I have the answer to Kaya though than the Tezzeret. I'll get rid of the swamp that you saw. They have Vindicates in their deck, so like Planeswalkers aren't super awesome. Sure. I wasn't gonna counter anything anyway. I don't know why people play this in their decks. Alright, Tezzeret. I guess it pressures the Tezzeret. I didn't think about that. I should have actually just killed this, huh? Hmm. That's a little annoying. I probably should have just killed this. Because now I was going to take 2, and then I have to get the another 2. But I mean, once we get Thopter Founder in play, it's not a big deal. I guess land is fine. I do need to kind of pressure this Kaya soon. They have Slaughter Games. Oh, that's annoying. That's why I have Tezzeret in the deck. So they name like Thopter Foundry. That's pretty good. They name Time Sieve. It's whatever. Thopter Foundry. Okay, they get the card out of my hand. So now I have a bunch of like useless swords and Time Sieves. But I mean, Time Sieve still makes the turn. They have another Wildfire, I guess. Okay, so plan B, Tezzeret time. I used to have the Value of Drown Yard in my deck for this kind of situation, but it's a little unfortunate. Okay. This is why I should have killed the thing here. I'll kill this. It's Impulse. I guess I could Lost Legacy them, but for what? I guess their own Tezzeret. I don't know what kind of win cons they have. Tezzeret the Schemer. That's kind of a win con, right? They have a Lich? Oh, I can't beat Lich. Oh no. They have 3 black? They do. Oh no. Okay. I actually Lich? Really? Wait. I need a better way of making a screenshot. Okay. Take a screenshot of their deck. What is going on here? Okay, so they have 4 slaughter games. Holy moly. Ooh, Factory Lich. Night of Soul Trail is pretty good. That's a really good one. So now I know how to sideboard. Oh, gosh. Dark Ritual? Why? Dark Ritual Vexing Stusher deck. Okay, this is they're gaming. They're totally gaming here. Oh, I wish I had creatures in my sideboard or something stupid. Not that creatures would be good against the Jokulhaups plan, but so these slaughter games are slaughter games. Is that what's happening? Like the Lost Legacy, they're slaughter games. Now, oh man, Bloodchief Source seems so bad. They have 3 Kayas, and like 2 Schemers. Lich is pretty good. I can't really kill. I mean, I can kill it actually with the Tezzeret. So Lich is like not the end of the world. So if I even play out the Lich, I just play my Time Sieve and I hit him with it. But they have an Orm's Chant. This is the problem. They actually have Orm's Chant in their deck, so they can play out their spells and then just Lich, or they could Lich then Orm's Chant me, which is like so silly. This is a one of. There's a one of in this deck. What the heck? That's so brutal. Because now I'm just gonna lose to Tezzeret. What? They didn't even Orb Chant me. Oh, they don't. They did not believe I have an artifact here. That's amazing. Because now they lose the Lich, but I lose the Tezzeret, so I guess it's kind of a trade-off. But I can't beat the Tezzeret. I can't beat this. It's so annoying. All right, I'll play another Time Sieve, I guess. Oh, what do we do now? Without a Thopter Foundry, what do I do? What do I do without a Thopter Foundry? I lose my last card here. I don't know why I played the other Time Sieve. I think I wanted like a bunch of artifacts here for Time Sieve, but I don't think they're gonna slaughter games me again. So what did they name this time? The other Tezzeret? Then how do I win the game? They named Tezzeret, I just have to concede. Because I actually have no way of winning the game. Okay. Alright, that was a little annoying. 4 slaughter games in her deck. Really? Well, okay. That's the game, then we'll just have to play it. Wish I had 4th Lost Legacy. That we can see. Um, hmm. I think I'll just keep this. I think I want to actually a 3rd Bloodchief Thirst because I kind of need to kill everything. Actually, I'll cut a Tribute. Oh, Tribute Mage is a win condition. I have to keep this in. I could just beat down with Tribute Mage. It is a win con. Okay. Yeah, I'll cut another Thirst, I guess. Why am I thinking Tribute Mage is a win con? No one's ever said that in their life. No one. Alright, well, I mean, I have everything, so I will keep. I just I can't get like vindicated here, and I just soul trailed at this point. But I have this all here, so It's all here. Ooh, found Lost Legacy, but I don't have a second black source, so we're just gonna do the thing. I am open to Vindicate though, so that's annoying. Yeah, Orm's Champion. Orm's Champion would be hilarious. The one of Orm's Chant. Okay, Dark Ritual. They're playing a Lich. That's fine. I have Sword. Um, I could take 5 here. Just play the Sword. Okay. Unfortunately, I just get dunked on by a Vindicate with no value. Oh God, don't do it. Okay, cool. I'll take 5. They don't have counter spells, so I don't know. I mean, they can't slaughter games at this point. I'm gonna play Time Sieve now. Okay, go. Yeah, pretty good against slaughter games now because I have everything on the field. I guess I can play Knights of Soul's Betrayal, and that's annoying. That's the only card that beats me here. But if they don't play it right now, of course they have it. Oh, of course they have the one of. Why didn't I just play? Oh my god, so annoying. Um, because if I just lost Legacy, I think I lose this game. I don't think I lose if I just say lost Legacy Knights of Soul Betrayal. Oh my god. I just want to see if I get the thing. I'm not blocking, I don't think. I can't make infinite turns. The time seems really bad now. Um, how does this work? No, it's gonna be a 0-0, right? It comes in and instantly dies. Oh, so annoying. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here because I didn't bring in the feed the swarm, so let me think. I'm gonna shuffle this. I don't really know what I can do here. If I remove the sword, it just dies. So, hmm. I don't know. I don't know what I can do at this point. I guess play the Tezzeret, but then they have the Lich. I can't protect the Tezzeret. And it goops on by this one of. Can't believe it. Sure. I don't know what they can name at this point. I guess Tezzeret. Tezzeret would be the card to name. That's oh my god. I'm in such pain right now. Let me think. I don't think you get out of this because I can't really like make infinite Thopters for the time sieve. Um, and I haven't like really like know their sort of win cons. Yeah, it's just like that's just brutal that I had the one of. If I just like waited turn and lost legacy them, I think I probably win. But like, oh man, I that's the only way I could have lost. I don't know. Oh well. All right, get another match with the Painter full Thopter-Sword list. This seems okay. Can keep a lot of tap lands though. A little bit of everything though. A little draw, a little one of the pieces. None of this blood sure is gonna be that good in this matchup. Just Player usually plays control matchups, control decks of sword. So we'll see. Maybe it is good, who knows? Well, I'll just keep bridging and figure it out. Omen. Okay, I think this is the enchantment list. I've played this deck before. So maybe Blood Chief Surge is active a little bit. At least it gets an Archon of Sun's Grace. Don't play a lot of counters with it. You have like a loose focus or two, but or maybe four, I guess. I mean, getting this like countered is not a big deal. I mean, it's so awkward right now. It's getting laps would be worse, but all right. Myth realized. Cannot really deal with that well. With my sorcery speed spells, I will duress the start. This could get countered. Okay, they have a bunch of counters. Wrath of God not really good against me. A bunch of loose focuses is really annoying. Guess I'll take one. I only play the untap lane so I can impulse and end the step. Got another sword. I'm gonna just shuffle all this. Okay, if I have to Tezzeret, that's definitely counter-worthy. And plus the myth can like kind of hit it. Their hand's very awkward. Like, I guess one myth triggers the other. I could just put a counter on the. They could put a lore counter on it. So okay, they found another. Okay, so the hand is loose focus, Wrath of God. They could just come in if they felt like it. Okay. See if they're kind of conscious of like this loose focus in their hand. They can find another duress and then just kind of clear the way for Tezzeret. Tribute Mage, huh? I don't take Tribute Mage. Clean to Dust. I like Clean to Dust. They can either choose to counter this or just loose focus the thing I get, which is going to be Thopter Foundry, obviously. I guess like loose focus now like puts a counter on the all the myth realize. I'll just wait on the cling. I will cling eventually, but I don't know if I can just run out the Tezzeret. Oh, please let this be. Okay, they're a scry. That's nice. They can still like attack for like 4 here. Where their scry go? Both to the bottom. Okay. On the ponder. Nice. Game one's kind of rough, I think, for me. I'll say just assemble the. I mean, I could just find the combo now. I have a redraw here in the cling. They might hit me for a bunch, but if I find like a Thopter Foundry, I don't know if they can deal with it. Okay. The Blood Chief Surge in my hand are so bad. Until they play like the Archon. Can't really just run out this Tezzeret, sadly. Okay. Maybe I just have to do it just to get it off, like distract them. It goes to 6, but they have to commit everything to it. Um, hmm. It's a bit unfortunate. I think AM's gonna run it out there. Lambs to the slaughter. It makes a mana, so I think that's not the worst. I could have actually just like flashback clinged or whatever. That might have been just better, a better use of my mana. Because it's just dies. It just kind of fogs for a turn. Deep in the thought of this ponder. Okay, they finally decided. They chose not to shuffle, so they're just, I think they're just figuring out what to do with all this. They have to activate all of it to kill the Tezzeret. I mean, they can just like kind of swing at Tezzeret a couple times. I have enough mana to pay for a loose focus plus replicate. Okay, they're deciding to kill the Tezzeret. It's I think the correct move. All I have to do now is just draw a Thopter Foundry, and then I am good to go. I think. I think all they really have is like a repeal. Okay, I didn't find it. We'll arrest them though. Oh, they went for me. Oh wow. I guess that means I'm dead. um. Let's see. One, two. I actually needed that duress too, just to get escape. Forgot about that. So if I draw the thing here, the foundry, okay, I didn't. Sad. They were not afraid of the Tezzeret. Let's see what they do. Let's see if I can call their bluff. Or they can call my bluff. Tezzeret's an ultimate. Scary. Super scary. Super scary. Oh, split. I mean, they could just thirst for meaning here. The kind of pump. Alright, or just anything. It's fine. Okay. Cool. Okay, so they're gonna have ways of killing my artifacts or just like dealing with them. Like I think it's like Cyborg's on Wheel of Sun and Moon, so all my spells are like sorcery speed. It's really sad. So I will have to bring this in. I guess I can play Lost Legacy. I don't know, it's not that good, but all these Bloodchasers are bad. Even though they have Archon in their deck, it's not great. So I think I'll have to bring in the Crux of Fate too, just in case of Archon not shenanigans. I actually don't think Lost Legacy is that good. I have a bunch of Duresses. That should be like good enough. Like I should be bringing these cards. I need one more card to cut. Cut down I mean, oh man, cut down. Riddle form just dodges a cut down. That's so sad. I guess I can just cut a cling. I guess. It's not a great sideboard, but I mean, I have a couple feeds for enchantments. The rest is kind of have to like pave the way. Okay, I can't keep this hand. Too many lands. This hand's a little better. I don't have any like untapped black though. Been this time C for now. All right. Okay, I can't turn 2 wheeled here, so I'm not really concerned about that. It will just jam the Slaughter Foundry though. I was only worried about like a planes or something. Okay, they found a seal. Great. Maybe I could have duressed away the seal. Maybe. See what they got. They have their seal, riddle form. I'll take the seal. Their hand's decent. They can start just riddle form aggroing me. Oh, they're trying to play Thirst. That's fine. You might be worried about like my deck having counter spells, but that's kind of the fun part about playing black is that I'm gonna take this Tribute Mage. Is that or blue? Is that I don't need to play these counter spells. I can just do what I want. I'm gonna duress them again. They might want to Thirst in the response, but I'm just gonna take Riddle Form. Ooh, they have a lose focus. Never mind. I guess I have to take lose focus because I want this Tribute Mage to resolve. I think I'm gonna get Thopter Foundry with this. Sword I can just find whenever. I can just draw a sword. I have more chances to draw a sword here. I discard the Omen. Alright, alternate win con, attacking 10 times Tribute Mage. It could happen. This is a wheel. That's fine. Not really fine, but I'm gonna have to deal with it. I'm gonna play out my things. One away from taking extra turn. I could just start turning my like lands into Thopters, I guess. If I really wanted to get on the beatdown. Despite being like an enchantment deck, do you have some instant speed enchantments to make Riddle Form a thing on their turn? So I think it's just Omen, right? I guess Thirst Remaining is also like an enchantment. Double Wheel. They don't wield themselves because I think that actually causes some sort of bug. I don't know who they enchanted there. Why didn't that show who enchants who? Okay. Alright, they're both targeting me. That's fine. Huh. I could just make a Thopter here with the Darksteel Citadel. But I just like get eaten by a repeal. Well, I'll probably just do that. Does get destroyed by repeal though. Mycosynth Wellspring, let's do it. Another random thing just to eat with Thopter Foundry. I'll take the island here. I'm on the beatdown. I'm definitely on the beatdown plan. You can't stop me. This time team might just get eaten by a Thopter Foundry. Okay, they have Omen. They could have actually block. Oh, they couldn't. It was tapped. But they're gonna scry 2. My opponent asked me if blue white is blue black's better than blue white. I think it's the preference. So I like having duresses in my deck. I think white's better at dealing with combo. With black, you get Lost Legacy. They both have like their perks. I would say blue white's is probably just better, just because there's like better cards against like aggro. Like Wrath of God's really good, so it's just a preference. I wonder if they boarded out their Wraths. I think they should have. They probably did. This is kind of a funny race. I do gain a life every time I make a Thopter, so. Alright. Oh, I don't get the land. That's right. It doesn't never hits the graveyard. That means I kind of want to keep this 5th land. I was gonna do it, but then like I forgot about that. Cool. I'm gonna keep coming in here. Just keep playing some useless artifacts and then turning them into Thopters. It's a pretty reasonable threat. I'm not gonna lie, they're actually pretty reasonable threats here. I guess the other like benefit of playing blue black is that you get to play Time Sea, which is kind of fun. It kind of just wins you games out of nowhere. Okay, Archon is the card that you really can't do. Unless I find a Tezzeret. Tezzeret can't just nuke this. Or we could play the Wrath, but Wrath would be kind of bad now. I found another Thopter Foundry. Not really that good. There's another artifact stack. I have not found a single card drawing spell. It's kind of crazy. I can make enough Thopters to block the Archon if I wish. So they can't really attack with this stuff. They can attack with like a bunch of Pegasus tokens. That's okay. Detention Sphere. Okay. Let's see what they hit. Can't really hit a Thopter Founder. I just sack it one to the other. They can't hit any of these artifacts, so it has to be a Thopter itself. We're just hoping this is fixed this time. This was bugged for a minute, and then they used to like restart the game, but Daybreak said they did fix it, so you have to believe them. This is the test right here. I think they're trying to figure out what to target. They can't, again, they can't target either of these things. They're going to talk to a Thopter, which is fine. Can't stack a token to Thopter Foundry, so it's a little sad. So they could attack with the Archon. Okay, they're just going to come in with everyone. Yeah, double wheel is kind of hard to beat. I kind of wish I had Nemeral's Disc, but Nemeral's Disc is not really good against healing all my stuff. Um, uh, I don't know what I'm drawing into to win this game. Maybe a Wrath would be a good start, but like these things are pretty annoying. So I guess I have to like quad block this. the start, and then I have to kill this somehow. Or triple block, not quad block. I don't think quad because the word is 4. Okay. The number is 4. If they have another random spell, I get totally blown out. The last card's like an Omen of the Sea. I get blown out into oblivion. Okay, wow. Okay, cool. Oh my gosh. Um, um, sure, I guess. I have to keep the second black source in case I draw the Wrath, but it's like, then I just die to this stuff. That's kind of a blowout. This is the last card. I just want to. I've lost this game, but I want to take my draw step. I want to see if it's the Wrath. They have like four, like they have like 4 instants in their deck, and that's it. Of course. Okay. Cool. All right, another defeat to that deck. All right, another match with the Penny Dreadful THOPTER-SWORD list. It's gonna win. This is good. I'll keep. I have the thing. Let's do the thing. On the play too, so it helps out. Let's do the thing. I think I had one good game where I just like add it all up. Chancellor to the Tangle. Okay. They have 2 Chancellors. Wow. If I get like thrown to Hypergenesis here, I'm going to lose it. Well, it'd be not a big deal. I could like make a ton of Thopters here. All right, just a tap land into basic land cycling. I think I can beat this though. With just what my hand is going to do. Bloodchief's Curse was really bad though, I'll tell you that much. Alright. There's holding that land. They're holding that forest, so I don't know. I'm looking for a time sieve. Once I find a time sieve, the game's just kind of over. But right now, it's like, I've got the thing. I'm going to do the thing. It's probably the Charlotte's Agent, which will make a bunch of things. As long as they don't trample, fine. As long as whatever they put into play doesn't trample, I'm happy. Okay. Alright, let's see it. Let's see this. Let's see what's going on with here. Darksteel, Colossus, Cyclops. What are these things? Okay. They have a lot of things that, like, must block, right? That's crazy. Terastodon. Oh, God. Okay. And they have the Archon, or archetype of Endurance. Okay, they dipped their whole hand. They got it all, but I have a turn to figure it out. Ugh. Double Tree Shaker. This card's cool looking. It's gonna beat me, that's for sure. Okay, this will mitigate that. I'll still need to keep my Sword of the Meek. But yeah, this is not good. Like, I don't think I beat all these idiots. Especially with the thing that like says I can't block anyway. I don't think there's a card in my deck that will beat this. She'll just concede. They're just taking forever here. They're taking forever to yield back, so I'm just gonna concede this. I'm not gonna beat it anyway. Alright, I guess Lost Legacy is decent. I don't like Blood Chief Thirst, obviously, for a deck like this. Um, I don't know what else. I guess I could bring Crux of Fate in case I somehow get an untap step. I guess I could play Tezzeret, I suppose. No, I'm not gonna play Tezzeret. I'm bringing in cards. I have to take out a card. Let me take out Tezzeret. How about that? It seems a bit slow. I can't even like bring it in with Hypergenesis. All right, let's start there. I think game one, Hypergenesis usually can just kind of like dump on anyone, but then afterwards, the player knows what's going on, then we just kind of like hopefully can do this. The rest is like not the best card though, because they still have Charlotte's Agent, so I think much more like Lost Legacy stuff. I might have the mulligan. In fact, I will mulligan. Alright, I can keep this, although I need a second black source for this. But I do have everything else. I do have everything else I want, so I just need a second black source. I'm good. I'll be good to go. So I'm gonna lead with black. Because if I draw like a Misfault Bridge, I want to do this on turn 3. I feel like their hand would be very suspect. Okay. Their hand might just be like super slow, but I mean the fetch lands kind of help out. They have like a pseudo amount of tap lands. Okay, that's great. So I'll be able to fire off this Lost Legacy for Hypergenesis. I don't know what their deck does after that. We'll figure it out once I Lost Legacy them. Because I already have this THOPTER-SWORD combo in my hand, so it feels pretty rolled up. Hopefully. I hope. Please. Alright. I don't think they're going to play Guttural Response in their deck. Not that Guttural Response would do anything or some sort of random counterspell. So I think I'm pretty safe to fire this off. Hypergenesis. Alright. They did have the Charlotte's Agent. Do they have the sideboard plan? What is this? Okay, they have some 5-drops they can play. They have a pile of like nothing else. I guess I could start playing. Oh, they have Howlpack Piper. Okay. So they do have like an alternate win con. They do have a single Howlpack, so that's good to know. I guess I could play like Deathmark for that. Like a single Deathmark. Is that better than like the Crux of Fate or something? No. I don't know. I think it's like a single Deathmark. Deathmark does take out a lot of these random creatures, so maybe. They had a turn 3 rolled up though. That was kind of nice. This fetch land mana base may be consistent. Okay, I'm gonna keep this hand on the draw. I have a lot of like redraws here, so I can definitely find like something. They're only they have a single demonic dread too, so maybe the rest is not super good. Chancellor doesn't seem to be doing that much, especially if like they can only need 2 for their Orchid Strider, but it's like it doesn't like do anything with all these like tap fetch lands. Island would be a great draw. I would love an island. Okay. I want this Ponder to set up a Lost Legacy and a land, so it's asking a lot for this Ponder, but I believe in you, Ponder. Before we get turn 3'd here. Because my hand is like not good. It's like actively not good to like eat a Hypergenesis. Okay, found a Lost Legacy, so I just need a land. Um okay, found the land. I found a Crux of Fate too, which is like not bad. Okay, so if I don't get turn 3'd here, I think I'm good. They have to find like a green source, I guess, for Charlotte's Agent. If they have one in their hand. If they don't fetch, then it's like pretty obvious what they don't have. Okay. They found the Islet. So they have an untapped land. They can Charlotte's Agent. Okay. Just don't have it. Just don't have it. Just don't have it. Okay, they don't have it. Okay, so bought some time. If they have a counter, if they have a 3-mana counter spell in their deck, I mean with Throws of Chaos, I think that would be crazy. Okay, they had 2 in their hand. I can't believe they didn't just exile one. I mean, oh, they have no green source. But they're gonna draw 2 cards off this. Okay, they're just gonna concede. This is when you play your Hypergenesis deck, you need alternate win cons, but I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take this win to the bank. Alright, get another match for the Panditful THOPTER-SWORD list. A little good luck. Hand's pretty slow. I will keep though. I mean, I have like some removal. I have a tutor for something. Tezzer's fine. Like the win con on its own. I have already 2 artifacts, so it should be okay to like ward off at least some creatures. I think my opponent's resolving their mulligan. They're going to 5. Not a good start for them. Unless that's where they want to be. No one wants to be on a mulligan to 5. Am I kidding? I mean, when I play Dredge, I'm like a actively like crazy mulliganer, so alright. They've kept 5. I am going. Mistfall Bridge, go. Let's see what we got. Darksteel Citadel. I guess they're Affinity. Now this Bloodchief Source looks great. Gingerbread's pretty great. I wish we still had like cranial plating, but you know, beggars can't be choosers at this point. I'm just gonna run out the Tribute Mage, get my Thopter Foundry, try to draw a sword. Just try to get there. So once I assemble that combo, I don't know how this deck can win. They would have to like really. I mean, I guess like Etch Champ would be really good. They could set that up. Ooh, I love Ghost Fireblade. If I could draw one piece, I could just get the other. Maybe I just Bloodchief Thirst this. Yeah, maybe I just do this now while they don't have like get any value out of it. The next turn I could like try to Tezzeret. I don't know. Maybe like putting Tezzeret in open field with the against a Mistress Factory is kind of tough. A good Tribute Mage for something. Let me just take a draw step, see what happens. Finally get to use my anti-aggro sideboard plan though. It's like, I don't know. Some of the cards, like, I don't think Cut Down is that good against this deck. It could be a good early game, but late game doesn't seem that great. Alright, Ravager. I definitely will Tether at this Ravager. They could, like, sack a bunch of things, but do they really want to sack their board to this? I mean, they could. I guess they easily could. They could sack this, and maybe kill the Tezzeret, but that's so much. They've already missed the land drop, so. Okay, cool. But now it's like, if they draw a land here, they can kill the Tezzeret with the factory, or if they draw another factory, I guess. Either way. Okay, they're just going to go after Tezzeret. It's totally fine. Is this +1? Okay, yeah. Now I can play the Tribute Mage and play the 2-drop that I'm going to have. Um, hmm. I'm going to ponder first, actually. Okay, found the Time Sieve. 3 other things. I'm going to shuffle this. Okay, make a thing. To kind of just do the same thing anyway. The Tribute Mage. Go find the Thopter Foundry. Play Thopter Foundry. Alright, cool. Go. Kind of keep his head on the field as long as I can. So we will be blocking this Mishra's Factory. Alright, they're just conceding. Crazy. Somehow that was enough. Well, I was going to draw a sword anyway, so. Maybe not too early as I thought. Okay, I'm going to bring in all these Wraths. Cut down, it's okay, but it's like kind of my few instant speed ways of like trying to kill like a factory or something. Feed the Swarm, I don't know. If they're going to play Affinity, they play like Mirrored Fortress, like a 7-drop, it's going to be kind of tough. We cut all these Duresses at the very least. And then one more card. This may be Time Sieve. It's a bit slow. I'll keep single Tezzeret. I can play another Tezzeret actually. They're kind of just like big FTKs. I can kind of like Thirst. Let's try that. I might want to like mix up my like removal. I don't know if Lecce serves as like I haven't like seen any White Weenie. No one like plays White Weenie in the leagues, but it's definitely like a good deck. So but it's mainly what that's for. It should be really theoretically it should be good for this matchup too. This hand I will keep. I think it's not too bad. I can gain a bunch of life with the clings. A ponder to smooth my draws. Just have to start with this pesky tap land. But they have a tap land too, so I'm pretty okay. Ooh, found Tezzeret. I have really like Tezzeret. I think I should probably play 2 of main deck. Ghost Fireblade. Okay. This is fine. I can just kind of like bide my time here. Play pawn. I'm not gonna run into the Time Sieve just yet. Okay, this is pretty good. Um, no. So next turn I can play the Foundry and Bloodchiefs or something, if they have something to Bloodchiefs first. Also it's a 3-drop, and that in which case I am not thrilled about. Or otherwise I could just Ponder, because I put the Ponder as a next card. Patchwork Automaton. That is something to do with the Bloodchief's Thirst. Sadly. So I have to use all my mana for it, because I have to pay for the ward. So no Foundry just yet. And if they're playing with Spell Pierce, it's going to be such a blowout. They somehow play with Spell Pierce. They're probably just going to equip. Found a Frogmite for free, too. Awesome. See, Bloodchief's Thirst is not that great. The Tezzeret will be able to take out the Frogmite, though. Well, maybe not. I don't know. But I have to kill this now. This thing's going to get out of hand in a hurry. Vintage All-Star, Patchwork Automaton. It's pretty good in this format, too. Yeah, I'm going to get hit for a lot here. Oh, the next card, I think Thirst for Knowledge. So, not great. I think I could play... Oh, I found another one. If I can find an Expertise, that'd be pretty nice. But it might get out of hand in a second. Can try to make more land drops. But I could, like, buy some time with Cling. Gain some life. Crux of Eight's probably fine, too. That's just a 5-drop. They're out of cards, so... There's no, like, Thoughtcast in this format. For Affinity decks to kind of catch up. They should play... Affinity decks should play, like, Forging Yanker. That's a really good card. It basically, like, draws 5 cards. If you play your deck right. Alright, I'm gonna Ponder here. Another Thirst is fine. I found a sword, so I could buy some time here. Kill this, and then just Cling, gain 3. No land, though. No land is kind of tough, but I can just, like, play Thopter Foundry, play Sword, and then just start blocking. Well, it takes some damage, though, but, I mean, the Cling's gonna help. You get the Cling another, the other Automaton, too. Okay, that's gonna not matter, actually. I have flyers. I will make flyers in a second. So last card, Chief. That's pretty good. It's a big attack, though. Attack for like 10. Ugh, maybe Aegis is too slow. Maybe I do have too slow of a plan. Yeah, even if I just like gain life, I think I'm just dead. Like, I can't, yeah, I can't assemble this fast enough. Yeah, I'll just concede. Rough missed a land drop. Alright, let's just run it back. I don't know if I need feed as extra removal. I'm not really sure if that's worth it. I just need to make my land drops. Yeah, Bludgeon's First is kind of awkward. Cut down might be a little better, but it's also, they're both awkward cards. They're very situational removal spells. This is another nod for the white version of this deck, because you can just play Wrath of God, and Wrath of God doesn't really care. Wrath of God does not care about Condemn. They don't really care about it. Um, I'll keep. hand's kind of awkward, but I do have like an untapped land. I could just start with Drowned Catacomb. Say go. Oh, many Ornithopters. I don't know if it's gonna have to blood search these things. This is a ginger brute. I mean, I'll kill this. I'd rather just kill the worker. Another spell? No. It's like Tooth of Triscora or something like that. Goria. Okay, I'm gonna ponder, actually. If I need to, like, blood or something. Ooh, Crux of Fate. Okay. I guess I can just all buy some time. No. Alright, I will kill this. Just in case it's like a Power Depot or a Ravager. Ravager is kind of annoying here. I think I could take a turn and just play the sword and pass, and Bloodcheese or something else. Like they play a Ravager, I just get to kill the Ravager here. Or another like Steel Overseer sort of deal. There's a lot of this deck is just like you have to put all the permanents on the field at some point, so you really need some sort of like acceleration early on. I think there's like 2 drops that play like artifacts or 2 mana, something like that. I might be interested in something like that. I'll get the Redolphin Engineer, it only makes 1 color. It's kind of annoying. All the other ones are like colorless. Yeah, that's something to Bloodchief's Thirst. Oh, they're going off. This is fine. I do have the Crux of Fate coming up. I should make that land drop soon. The 5th one. Okay, so we'll kill this. Then play the sword. Next card's a Crux, and then I can just use the Thirst for Knowledge to try to find my land. Using the Time Sieve to try to just discard if I needed to. Mistress Factory, though, is pretty bad against the Crux of Fate. The Chief, jeez, I'm gonna take so much damage. Hopefully, I don't know if this is fast enough. Ugh. Might be just a turn short. Oh my god, I am gonna be a turn short. Okay, never mind. Maybe expertise is better for this. Alright, I have to get thirsty here. I have to find a cut down. I actually would find a cut down for this and a land. Oh my god. Okay. Well, am I dead? Yeah, I'm dead. I'm very dead. Dang, they had the chief. That's really good. All right, gonna match the THOPTER-SWORD list. Not going too well, but let's try to finish strong. This is not a good start. This is fine, I guess. Keep get rid of the extra sword. I'll just lead with a duress. See what we got going on over here. All right, looks like a lot of burn. I guess we're in a Forked Bolt. This matchup is just about like trying to put out THOPTER-SWORD ASAP. Kind of the same as any other aggro matchup. So putting the sword early is pretty good. Tether's a bit slow though. Oh, well, I have everything. Of course I played it all wrong. But if I draw a land here, then I can just like start doing things. But I have to remember to not play my land drop first. Just tap this for blue. And I need blue and black. Okay. Okay, well that was lucky. I drew a land and that, so yep, okay. That's it. That is really it. I mean that is the entire game. Okay, so cut down's pretty decent. I guess the expertise. I don't know if Crux of Fate's good enough for this. I don't mind playing feed. It only just takes one to kill something. Alright, Tezzeret's a bit slow. Duress is not bad. I will say that Duress is actually like not that bad in this matchup. So I'm gonna, but I will go down to two. It is kind of just eat a burn spell, more or less. Got a thirst. So just got kind of the slow tutors. Just gonna buy a lot of time here. I like Cling too, though. Cling can gain some bunch of life. It is the power of this deck, though. Sometimes you just put this like unbeatable engine in there, and the game's over. All right, this hand is fine. I have one half the combo. I can keep this. Even keep the duress. Duress can technically like maybe Stone Rain you if I just take a hazard and that was your only second land, but we'll see. Okay, Lantern. Lantern's not bad against this deck. It's at the end all be all though. Especially if you can play around it. Alright, let's see what they got. Mog Salvage, double Mog Salvage. Holy moly, okay. The Shard Volley. Well, they can kill two things, so it's not that great. Guess I'll just get rid of the salvage. They're ready. They were ready for this matchup. They found an Earthshaker off the top. Awesome. Kind of silly to feed the Earthshaker, but I think I have to do it. So I'm not gonna just run this out with no mana. I don't want to die, so I'll just take two. Take an extra two to take that out. It's fine. The hand's not very good otherwise. They're just top decking at this point. Okay, they found another one. Wow, with a top deck. Okay, this is the problem where time or this thing's not as good. Okay, I will run out the Thopter Foundry. I will hold the Ponder though, just in case they want to Mog salvage this. They might. They actually might do it. This is so funny how like I exactly have an island for this. Okay, they found a factory. So this is totally fine. I gain a life. I can block this thing now. They could shard volley this if they want to. That's wildly aggressive. They're gonna do it. All right, I love it. I don't have a black source, which is really funny. This is just a blue source right now. So I need to find that. All right, I found multiple black sources. Hmm, that's a shuffle to me. Okay, impulse is fine. All right, I'm just gonna run out my hand. I'm gonna time sieve, and I'll just gain some life here. take out the Earthshaker. They're so far away from 6 mana, but they need to buy some time. When will they pull the trigger and try to draw a card with this lantern? Okay, they do a land. Okay, they're doing it. Pretty aggressive, but I mean, I don't have anything. I don't have a Foundry or a Sword, so I just have these goofy time sieves. Okay, control. Oh, I don't have a land. That's right, I need a land drop first. Um, I could take the impulse here. I could take the bridge. I think I'll just take the bridge. Just to kill. I have to like buy some time. That's so up. But now I have black mana at least. Okay. I am kind of free to just like do whatever though. If I draw another like card. A good card. Maybe like a Tribute Mage. Tribute Mage would be great here. Wow, they keep top decking. Okay. Close to time sieving. I'm close. I'm very close. Okay. Maybe I'm not supposed to cut Trippy Mages in this matchup. I think I need to not do that. Because they just block pretty well. Wow, Village Messenger. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot for me to come back from this. Might be going to a game 3. Double Mog Salvage was kind of rough. I can't believe they have that. Cut down. Okay. Um, sure, I guess. I think I'm just dead anyway to like anything. But I need to cut this down. Oh wait, I have to cut this down. I can't. Oh my god. I'm just dead, yeah. I forgot it flips. It's a Pro Tour winning card. Why do I not remember what it does? Okay, let me get the Trippy Mage back in. I think I need more dresses too. Alright, time seems like a bit slow. I can just cut a couple of these. I kind of want duress now. I kind of want more duresses. Alright, let's try this. God, how many long salvages? Are they really that afraid of THOPTER-SWORD? It is a bad matchup, I think, for mono red, but it depends on how fast I can put it on, right? I can keep this hand. It's very awkward though. I'll start my dual land, so at least I can like cast my spells on time. They'll probably just Blood Chief's Thirsting like some one drop, unless it's a lantern. Okay. I don't have an island yet, so they can't just Mog salvage me for free. So okay. This is fine. So the Mog salvage is not good. Because all my lands are gonna come to play untapped after this. Burst lighting me. You got it. This is funny. Me playing around Mog salvage when I have an island. I mean, they can just cast Mog salvage. It's just like not a big deal. I'm like making this out to be like something really cool, but okay. Kill this. Okay. This is susceptible to like hard cast Mog salvage, so I have to be careful. Alright, I think I'm gonna impulse here and try to find the sword now. Okay, found sword. I'm not gonna expose it yet, because I do want some value out of it. So I'll just play around all this by playing a time sieve. I'm at a pretty high life total, so they have to like cast this cast the spell. Long Salvage. I'm not gonna play an island anymore. We have plenty of lands. I think they just have it in their hand and they're just waiting for me to do it. Because I clearly do not have an island. I'm not gonna play an island now. You're gonna get your free spell off on me. Okay. So if they have it, they have to cast it right now. Okay, cool. Alright, they have a hazard, sure. Okay. None of this matters. If I have this enabled, so let's say have some sort of like instant speed removal. I mean, they can have the mock salvage now. I don't even need to use the cut down. I just block. Price? Oh, geez. Okay. I take 10. If they have another price, I guess I die. It's not good. Well, I'm gonna take all the turns now, actually. I have enough mana to take all the turns. Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, that was good. That was a scary price, though. It's like, whoa, what? All right, back to the final thoughts of the Pan Dreadful THOPTER-SWORD deck. 2 and 3, not the greatest record, but I don't know. I feel like weird about this deck list. I think it's fine. I think the deck list is like fine. A lot of times you just kind of like just draw a THOPTER-SWORD, and then most games are just over. So that part's fun. I think like that's why you want the full war of. I don't know if you 4 time sieves, but they do also just end the game. So just having a bunch of them is pretty good. Maybe you could just cut one for like another chippy mage or something like that. Because I think hitting your land drops is really important. So I wish I had more lands. Maybe the fourth citadel, but the mana was really awkward. Sometimes it's like navigating river tiers. That's why I hate this card. Just having to like bounce around through it's kind of awkward. But most cards were fine. Like I think wanted the second Tezzeret. Um, you can just find some room for things like Wellspring is fine, makes your land drops. These cards are like fine. Impulse is like fine. It's really just like staying alive long enough to do everything. Like against creatures, I think like you saw in the mono red matchup, it was like really easy, just kind of like bide a lot of time and then like do this and then time save them to kill them. But yeah, when you don't have that, like the rest of the deck is really just a bunch of card drawing spells and like suitor removal spells. So it's really awkward. So you're really just banking on this. So I want to find some like alternate win cons. Like that's why like Tezzeret's good, things like that. Like I was playing around with like Nathalia Drown Yards as a land. Maybe some sort of like artifact matters type card. I don't know. It's kind of tough. So like just having like I think and that's the thing, just having just like the linear plan of just like, okay, I have to put the Optus Sword into play right now, otherwise I will die, is like so scary to play as a deck. I think like you really want your decks to be really dynamic and like do different things, different times, but like ultimately have a goal of like resolving this towards the end. So that's not bad. I don't like my sideboard at all. Cards of Fate's just like it's good, but it's like slow. Like maybe if I had like I'd had for a while in some builds like DIMIR Signet, like some sort of ramp, that'd be nice, but this card's just like really slow. Um, but that's I think it's the a nod for like blue white over blue black is that Wrath is just better. Wrath is just a better card. So maybe if I explore this deck again, I try a blue white version. But I mean, I really love the rest. I love the rest right now, and I like Tezzeret a lot. So I don't know. I don't know. And I love Time Sieve. That's the other thing. Time Sieve is just like it just gives you like it. I don't know. Just you win the game with 5 mana. It's like why not? So I don't know. That's where I'm at with this deck. It was fun, but some matches felt really hopeless. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Appreciate the support, and I will see you around.